Welcome to video lecturing on BSc first semester mathematics on the topic matrices. So this is unit 2 system of linear equations. So this is session 23. In this session we are going to study some problems on existence and uniqueness of solution of non-homogeneous system. In the previous session we have seen that we have studied existence and uniqueness of solution of non-homogeneous systems. And in this, the learning objectives of this session are to understand the meaning of same. It is also, this is the continuation of a previous session. In the previous session, we have seen how to find the solution of a non-homogeneous system of equations. That is the existence and uniqueness of the system of uniqueness of solution of non-homogeneous system. Here also, we are going to study some more examples on the same topic. And after the completion of this session, we are able to understand the criterion for existence and uniqueness of the solution of a non-homogeneous system. Let us take one example in this. Solve x1 plus x2 minus x3 is equals to 1, comma x1 minus x2 minus x3 is equals to minus 1, and third equation is 3x1 plus x2 minus 2x3 is equals to 3. It is just continuation of the previous session. There we have seen one example. So let us take one more example in this session so that you can understand it better. The augmented matrix is A colon B, that is the coefficient matrix, and along with the RHS. The coefficients of x1, x2, x3 in first equation are 1, 1, minus 1, and RHS is 1, so it is colon 1. Similarly, second row is 1, minus 1, minus 1, colon minus 1. And third row is 3, 1, minus 2, colon 3. Here again we have to find the rank of this matrix. For that we have to convert this one into echelon form. For that you have to make some L rows to be 0. For that you have to use row operations. Here we have done R2 changes to R2 minus R1. That is R2 changes to R2 minus R1 here. So for this you have to that is 1 minus 1 is 0. This element you will get here 1 minus 1 is 0, and minus 1, then it is minus 1, minus of minus 1 is minus 2, you will get this one. And next one is here, no, this operation we are applying. The next element is here again, this is minus 1, this is a minus 1, minus 1, minus of minus 1, minus 1 plus 1 becomes 0, and lastly this is minus 1, minus of minus 1, it is minus 1, minus 1 is minus 2, you will get this row. Similarly, we have to apply here R3. R3 changes to this one. R3 changes to R3 minus 3 times of R1. This is 3 minus 3 times of 1. 3 minus 3 is equals to 0, you will get this one. Similarly, there is a second element here. R3 is 1, 1 minus 3 times of R1. It is 1 minus 3. It is 1 minus 3 is minus 2. And next one is here, this element minus 2. That is R3 minus 3 times of, this is like this here, minus 2 minus 3 times of minus 1. So how much you will get here? Minus 2 plus 3 is equals to, you will get 1, this element. And similarly, lastly, this one. So this one, no? These two elements you have to use. That is here R3 is 3 minus 3 times of R1. R1 is 1. Minus 3 plus 3 is equals to 0. You will get this one. So like this you will get here. These two rows you will get here after applying these row operations. So next, so we want to make this one whole row is equals to 0. For that we are dividing and we are multiplying R2 by minus 1 by 2, and R3 changes to R3 minus R2. So that is here in second row, we can see here in second row all the elements are minus 2. So we can divide this second row by minus 2. You will get here 0, 1, 0, 1. And third row we are changing, after this it becomes here 1, no? After this we can change here R2, R3 as R3 minus 2 times of R1 it is. R3 minus R2, you will get here 1 minus 1 is equals to 0. So after simplification you will get this matrix. So what this implies here? This implies here a rank of, here it is rank, it should be here, it should be rank here, rank of A colon B is equals to rank of A is equals to 3. This is a typing mistake again. Rank of A colon B is equals to rank of A is equals to 3. This we have seen here. This is while finding the rank of A colon B, you have to consider this whole matrix. So in this there are 3 non-zero rows, and while finding the rank of this matrix A, you have to consider only this much. Here also we have 3 non-zero rows. So therefore this both the ranks are same. Rank of A colon B is equals to rank of A is equals to 3. That is the number of unknowns. And we have seen here, if the rank of A colon B and rank of A are same, then the system is consistent and has a unique solution. In the last session, I have given how we can get the unique solution from this. So let us reconstructing the system from the final form of A colon B. We have seen here x1 plus x2 minus x3 is equals to 1. This is equation 1. And equation 2 is x2 is equals to minus 1. I hope you know this here, this one. From this first row we have here x1. So that is here, first equation implies here, this is x1 plus x2 minus x3 is equals to 1. So from this we can say here, this is equation 1. And equation 2 is from second row we have here equation 2. First element is 0, no? So we can leave this. Second one is 1, that is x2. And here x3 is also equal to 0, so it is equals to 1. And third equation is here, x1 is 0, x2 is 0, x3 it is x3 is equals to 2. Like this we will get the equations. This we can see in the next slide. So you will get like this here. So what this implies here, equation 1 implies what? Equation this 1 implies x1 is equals to, you take x2 and x3 in RHS, it becomes minus x2 plus x3. And here this implies, substitute the value of here, this is x1, no? x1 is equals to 1 minus x2 is what? 1, then plus x3 is also calculated, it is x2. So 1 minus 1 get cancelled here, it is equals to 2, x1 is equals to, you will get 2 here. So thus what we have? So we have here, hence we have x1 is equals to 2, x2 is equals to 1 and x3 is equals to 2 is the required solution. So again I have given some multiple choice questions. You have to solve these yourself. These are for practice. I have given solution also, but you should get the solution yourself. Second question, you have to find the value of x, y, z which has a unique solution. So answer is B, this you have to calculate yourself. And third equation is you have to find the value of lambda and mu from the system which has a unique solution. And last one more is the condition for which the system has unique solution here is a consistent. Consistent means it has a solution. For that you have to verify whether which condition it satisfy here. And lastly, the solution of system is consistent. Then you have to find the solution. The solution of the system is consistent. Then you have to find the solution of this system here. You have to find the solution of this system here. You have to find the value of x, y, z to satisfy this condition. So this is all about this session. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.